When you choose the behavior, you choose the consequence.
Drop a like if you're a fan of Dr. Phil. Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to another video on your favorite channel, Small Screen Shakedown. As you know, that confronting weird teenagers is one of the toughest tasks for a counselor, as they are more prone to get furious. Dr. Phil, one of the most popular psychologists who hosts his own show named Dr. Phil. He does face such individuals more often, but some turn out to be extremely difficult to handle. Here are the top 5 difficult teens you might want to know about, faced by Dr. Phil. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Alright, let's begin. Number 5. Cocaine and alcohol addiction. Dr. Phil came across one of a teenager named Jamie. Jamie was fond of mixing steroids with cocaine and alcohol, though he didn't want to discuss his dangers of abusing steroids and already suffering from health issues with it. On the other hand, his family claimed that he was not having any of it due to persistent lying from his family. Doctors asked him to do whatever he wants to ease things. Instead, he stood up and left the stage. Meanwhile, Dr. Phil continued the conversation with his family, claiming that they knew everything about their son's drugs but didn't stop him in the first place. However, Jamie's family denied it again and again. If they would have cared, he could have never opted for such an addiction.
I'll get up and leave right now.
Do whatever you want to do.
Sure.
Number 4. Intolerable detriment issues. A man named Robert came to the show solely to stop his daughter Sadara from having detrimental issues that could lead her to the path of destruction. However, Dr. Phil found out that Robert himself has some issues similar to that. While backstage, he had done quite nasty things, so Doctor interrupted the interview and noticed that this guy is not suitable to roam around women, as he's disrespectful. Although he harassed a makeup artist backstage, Dr. Phil came to the conclusion that the reasons for Sadara's intolerable behavior is because of her father.
Shoot, not to offend anybody, but that shirt is gay. I actually don't care if I offend anyone.
Number 3. The irrelevant videotape. You can say that Dr. Phil doesn't like people and consider Farrah Abraham one of them. She is a former teen mom star. Dr. Phil somehow confronted this girl and started uncovering the issues from relationship to a relevant videotape. Out of nowhere, he asked her for her DUI accountability, but she refused to take any kind of responsibility, and further claimed that she only drove around the corner and parked. Moreover, she taped her video. Meanwhile, the porn star James Dean claimed that she was asking for money in exchange for that video. As Farrah got furious over the doctor, he didn't care about it, as she was an adult.
I was parked for 2 minutes.
Yeah. Had you been driving before that 2 minutes?
Number 2. An ill-famed restaurant. You must have heard of the name of Amy's Baking Company if you're fond of reality television. This restaurant is run by a couple, Amy and Sammy. Moreover, they appeared in Gordon Ramsay's kitchen. Their restaurant had become infamous due to the harsh behavior, so they acted ignorantly with Ramsay when he walked away. Therefore, they appeared in Dr. Phil's show to clear all the allegations against them, but Sammy ended up yelling at people and showed once again how inhumane they are. Meanwhile, Amy claimed that this happens in almost all the restaurants of Israel, but instead, Doctor advised them to change their attitude or else everything will remain the same.
Playing into their
What do you want me to do, to bend over? No, what do you want me?
Number 1. Illegitimate donations. It sounds appalling if someone gets to fake pregnancy. You can hide it to some extent, but not more than a month or two, which turns out to be pretty obvious. A woman named Amy did fake a pregnancy and also posted pictures on social media. Her friend Courtney claimed that she has been doing it more often. Not only this, but she also had faked twins and even their alleged father. One time she became a guest on Dr. Phil's show, denied everything while claiming it to be allegations. She was asked to manifest her reports, but instead made excuses and further said that she won't disclose any sort of personal information as she couldn't come up with one. Phil showed her a video where Courtney accused Amy of collecting illegitimate donations. Therefore, she left the stage right after that and started yelling at the producers backstage.
And next thing we know, we've kind of made a bad choice. And
as it is quite difficult for a psychologist to handle such patients, Dr. Phil is an expert. Sometimes for him, things become strenuous to get through, yet we have discussed the top 5 teens out of the plenty of people out there. If these teens annoyed you guys as well, let us know in the comment section below. Pretty sure your comments are going to be hilarious yet intriguing. Well, this brings us to the end of our video, and we hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't liked the video yet, it's never too late. We'll see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.